During our stay in Raccoon Mountain campground, we were asked if we'd been to see the dam of Raccoon Mountain. We had never heard of it. The entrance was only within a mile from the campground, so we hopped in the SUV and here we are. This is a hydroelectric facility built and run by Tennessee Valley Authority, TVA for short. Construction of this facility began around 1970 and completed in 1978. The plant works like a large storage battery. During periods of low demand, water is pumped from the Tennessee River at the base of the mountain to the reservoir built at the top, which is a lake we're going to see. It takes 28 hours to fill this lake. That's if it's completely empty. When the power demand is high, water is released via a tunnel drilled through the center of the mountain to drive generators in the mountain's underground power plant. So our quest is to see the lake and visitor center, plus enjoy the scenery along the way. Our first stop was a rest area along the Tennessee River, which is within a quarter of the mile from the entrance. Even with the clouds roaming above us, we wish we brought along a picnic basket. This was a nice spot to enjoy some scenery. It even has a boat ramp for the boaters' convenience. Another quarter of a mile, we see the underground main entrance to the plant for the employees, and the parking lot across the street has restrooms, and we could see the deflector cells and fishing pier. This is the beginning of the process as well as the end. The water gets sucked up the mountain from here and gets discharged back here as it powers the turbines. The deflector serves mostly for erosion prevention as the water comes thundering back down from the top. It makes a heck of a fishing pier too. From the pier you can see where the water gets discharged into the Tennessee River again. This is not a place you want to be when that happens. One of the entrances to the facility inside the mountain. We continue our quest towards the top of the mountain. We start seeing a piece of the reservoir, and to the right, here we get a glimpse of one of the substations. Driving to the reservoir lookout before going to the visitor center. This was breathtaking to see the man-made lake, the dam, and the intake tower here that continues to the bottom of the lake and straight down the mountain into the turbines ending back in the Tennessee River. This tower is taller than the Statue of Liberty. The reservoir, constructed at the top of the mountain, contains approximately 107 billion gallons of water, covering 528 acres of water surface. The dam at the mountain's upper reservoir is 230 feet high and 8,500 feet long. It has 4 generating units with a net dependable capacity of 1,652 megawatts. Net dependable capacity is the amount of power a plant can produce on an average day, minus the electricity it uses by the plant itself. So it uses its own stored power to pump the water to the reservoir, and when it releases the water back down to the river, it is producing, storing, and distributing electricity into the grid. And it's basically recycling water too. We ran back in the car as it started raining and went to the visitor center. The overlook at the visitor center offers a spectacular view of the river gorge. The area around Raccoon Mountain is a wildlife observation area. The mountaintop is home of white-tailed deer, woodchucks, gray foxes, and of course raccoons. But the most wildlife attraction in this area is a large population of bald eagles, which can be sighted from the overlook as they hunt in the woods and waters. Of course, we did not see any, probably due to the rain. Below us is the deflector cells that we visited earlier. You can get a good look at them from up here, right on the Tennessee River. This place is staffed by the Tva retirees, and it features maps, videos, and displays explaining Raccoon Mountain, TVA's history, and its activities today. 2 new displays include updated photos and videos that describe TVA and its operations. The retiree organization dedicated to educating the public about TVA, they will be able to share firsthand knowledge of its operations. The gentleman was very informative. While the Raccoon Mountain Visitor Center is a great learning opportunity, access to the equipment inside the mountain is not available for safety and security reasons at this time. However, visitors can take a virtual video tour of the pumped storage facility, as well as more traditional hydroelectric generation facilities, via a monitor inside this visitor center. We learned so much here, and we're amazed at all that the TVA did to build dams to prevent erosion in the area, and how they built this dam to help supplement the region's power supply. We really enjoyed this architectural engineering wonder, and we're glad we came.